Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Yes, another anime review, and you notice something? Yes, I have the trademark Naruto Akatsuki organization cloak, and Itachi Uchiha's Akatsuki ring. Fuck yes. So yeah, I'm actually next May going to an anime convention, Rosemont, Illinois, to Anime Central, and I'm going cosplayed as Itachi Uchiha. I already have the cloak and the ring. I just need a friend of mine actually got them for me. He's also going to, because a couple of my friends are going, and that one friend is going to also get the headband for me, Itachi Uchiha's leaf headband with the leaf crossed out on it, and also the Itachi Uchiha contacts as well for his Mangekyo Sharingan. And I may also get a ponytail when it comes closer as well, because although I'm not a big fan of ponytails myself, I still think it would be appropriate if I got one, because Itachi has a ponytail in the series. Anyways though, yeah, now that I'm done with that though, maybe I should do the anime review like this. Okay, no. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do the review like that. I'm not sure how many other videos I'll be wearing this in, but I'll be wearing it in all of my future Naruto manga chapter reviews, so that's for sure. So yeah. Anyways, on with this anime review. This is my review of Bleach season, this is my review of Bleach, the first movie, Memories of Nobody, my favorite of the movies. I have not seen the fourth movie, okay? I should get that out of the way first. I have not seen the fourth movie. Alright, I've only seen the first three, and so out of the first three, this is my favorite one, okay? There's a lot of characters returning from the original series in this movie. Of course, you have, Ichigo Kurosaki, because he's the main fucking character. You have Orihime Inoue, Sato or Chad Yasutaro, Uryu Ishida, Rukia Kuchiki, Shigakuni Genryu Yamamoto, Soifone, Malechio Omaida, Izuru Kira, freaking Renji Abarai, Byakuya Kuchiki, Sajin Komomura, Shunsui Kyotoku, Jushiru Ukitake, Mayuri Kurosuchi, I think Kenpachi Zaraki. I'm pretty sure he's in this movie. Alright. So yeah, a lot of the characters return from the original series. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but if I'm not mistaken, I believe this movie was released right after season 3 ended. If I'm not mistaken. It was in production, I believe it was in production while season 3 was being still released, and it was released in Japanese theaters right afterwards. So technically speaking, I guess you could say that the timeline does take place in between season 3 and 4, whether you're talking about season 4 from the manga or season 4 from the anime, whatever, So, yeah. Anyways. Alright, the plot revolves around the new main female protagonist. Alright, her name is Senna, and she is supposedly a Soul Reaper. However, it's revealed later on in the movie that she has her memories from when she was a human, which is almost never heard of, okay? And Senna is later on revealed to be what's known as a Senenju, which is a collection of memories. See, when a Soul Reaper, or when someone dies and their soul does not make it to heaven or hell, it actually turns into a blank, which is just basically a blank memory of someone, and goes to what's known as the what was it called? The Valley of Sorrow, was it? I honestly don't remember, but goes to this different, basically, plane, which like the world of the living, Reiko Mundo, the underworld, and the Soul Society, it's also connected on a certain route via the Dangai Precipice World. Also, if a soul who's going through the Dangai doesn't make it past there, they'll also turn into a blank. And these blanks are virtually unbeatable. And the main enemies are known as the Dark Ones. I know, really original, right? And they're they're members of the Lost Clan of Real Deutsche, which for some unknown reason was banished from the Soul Society years ago. Right? Apparently it used to be an incredibly prominent house in the Soul Society. So, yeah, basically, the Dark Ones are led by Ganryu, who wants to use Senna, the Seninju, to basically take over the Soul Society. The plot is really complicated and convoluted, and this is one of the few exceptions to my rule of spoilers, because I do not want to spoil too much of this movie. I really don't. But I'll just say it's fucking awesome. Okay, it really is. I mean, there's a love or a romantic relationship that kind of gets sparked between Ichigo and Senna, in which at the end both of them actually really do love each other. And after the credits, there's even a scene showing someone who looks exactly like Senna. I guess it's probably supposed to state that, okay, she's been reborn as another human and she's really happy, and Ichigo's happy for this. Okay? But yeah, I don't really think there's much more to say about it, so let's talk about technicalities. The animation, because it's a feature film, is really great. And the art style, of course, because it was made after Bleach Season 1, is also really great as well. I love it. And because it's a movie, it's even greater. Okay? The music, of course, is the same epicness that it's always been, with Hazel Fernandez #1. Once again being in here. They really like to abuse that fucking song throughout the course of the series, but I don't care because it's fucking awesome. Okay, and there is no opening, sadly. For some reason, these types of movies don't tend to have openings. I don't know why. But the ending is by Aqua Taimaz, who's pretty famous in the making openings for anime, especially when it comes to Bleach. I mean, they made Alones and Fiancia, which were some of the later, two of the later openings in Bleach. Though Fiancia was, anyways. But they also made Alones for that. Both of them, which were pretty great songs as well. And this song is not one of my favorite of their songs, but it's still pretty good, though. I enjoyed it. It's pretty catchy. And because it's the ending to a feature film, they have it in length, too. Alright? Because it's basically just the credits. They don't really have lots of scenes of fighting or talking or whatever, like they do with general openings and endings. Alright? They just show scenes of the scenery and then have the credits scroll up, basically, with the song in the background. Anyways, though. Here, what else is there to talk about? As always, the voice acting is really good. I probably won't be talking about the voice acting much in my Bleach reviews because it's always really good. But the voice actress who portrayed Senna and who portrayed each of the Dark Ones, Ganryu and Bayu and Mue and whatever the fuck the other one is, they were all really good voice actors who portrayed them really well. Alright. And the ending of the movie is why it's my favorite movie so far. Now, Fade to Black, the third movie, is really sad. I'm not going to say it's not sad, because it is. It's a sad movie, but this movie is by far sadder than it, in my opinion. Honestly, the ending was... oh, God. Fuck. It was really, really sad. Really, really well put together. The ending, honestly, I feel was a work of absolute fucking art, okay? It really was. I feel that strongly about the ending of this movie, okay? I really do. It was incredible. So, yeah. I'm only going out of time. Okay, just reached 10 minutes, actually. Okay, I guess I should probably wrap this up. Still got plenty of time left, but And I feel I should still wrap this up, though. So, what are my final thoughts on Bleach, the first movie, Memories of Nobody? I feel it's a really great movie that definitely more people should watch. I know it has a huge fan base already, but I honestly don't think it has a huge enough one. But it's not a perfect movie. Alright. Now, normally I don't complain about this, alright? But I feel I have to with this movie. I felt that it went by a little bit too fast. I felt that they should have either done one of two things. Either extended it to maybe up to 4 hours. I know it's kind of long, but I feel the plot really needed for it, and I'll explain why in a sec here. Or just made it into an OVA series so they could have explained things better, because I was kind of lost. It took me a few watch-throughs in order to actually understand things. And with an anime like, I know some anime require that. I understand that completely, but with an anime like Bleach, I really don't want that. Okay? I just didn't think things were explained properly for me to pick them up on the first try. And with Bleach, that's generally what I kind of want, okay? So that's definitely my biggest problem with this movie, is that I felt that they should have either extended it to 4 hours long, or the other option, which I favor mostly, just made it into an OVA series or an ONA series. If you don't know what that is, OVA is original video animation, which never aired, or at least not first. Its first releases on video, and ONA is its first releases on the internet. They may air it later on, such as Fooly Cooly, for example, was originally an OVA, but they still aired it later on for fucking ever. But that's not where it first originated. Alright? So yeah, so that's definitely my biggest problem with the series, with this movie. Also, I felt that the villains were incredibly cliche tropes. I did not like the villains at all. Like, the only thing that I liked about them was the voice actors, but then again, that's not a huge deal for me, so yeah, it's like, really, I did not like the villains at all. I felt they were just too cliched, and really, the dark ones, couldn't you think of a name better than that? I mean, seriously? So, yeah. Anyways, Ichigo X Senna forever. Like, I realize this technically probably isn't canon material, but still, they're such an amazing couple. Like, for years I've been for Ichigo X Orihime, but now, Ichigo X Senna. Fuck it. I don't care if it's not, fuck it. I don't care if it's not canon. Fuck you. Anyways, my final score of Bleach, the first movie, Memories of Nobody, is going to be an 8.6 out of 10. That's right. It didn't quite make a 9 because of the complaints I had for it in terms of the pacing and also the horrible villains. Okay. But I still think it's a great movie that you need to watch. Especially if you're into amazing anime endings, because it doesn't get much better than this. This is probably one of my favorite anime endings ever. I'm not kidding you. It's definitely up there with the Code Geass ending. I'm serious about that, okay? It's definitely up there. It's not quite as good as that. It's not as good as that. I'll tell you right now. It's not as good as that, but it's definitely up there for me, alright? It really is. I think it's that good. I definitely recommend this movie wholeheartedly. Check it out if you have. If you're a hardcore Bleach fan like me, then you probably already have, but if you haven't, check it out right now. You will not regret it. I promise, okay? So, yeah. Anyways, that's it. Okay, yeah, still got plenty of time left, but I'm going to end this now. That's it for this anime review. I hope you enjoyed it. See you after, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.